Please give a massive round of applause for the absolutely outstanding Gary the Hat.
Hello, it's great to actually be back here again, and thank you, Mandy, for asking us. And thanks to Kev for actually getting us here, you know. This first one I wrote in February. It's called LAD. My head is cloudy, my chest is tight. I can't get up in the morning and I can't get to sleep at night. Energyless and apathetic, bored of sitting here. Even though I'm not scared or frightened, I feel consumed by fear. My body is aching, my heart is heavy, there's a sadness deep inside. It won't come out no matter how I try, yet strangers' predicaments make me cry. I can't put my finger on what is actually wrong, what is making me feel this way. I find it difficult getting out of the house, I feel timid like the proverbial mouse. Man up they say, but they're a man down today, 'cause this man feels like a lad. Lethargic, apathetic, detached, lonely, anxious, depressed. A lad who is feeling more than sad. L-A-D, lad. So I make another cup and smoke another cigarette as I go through the thoughts in my head. It's a hunger inside, encouraging me outside. The need for food takes me from this place I reside. Though this poem is procrastination from the 20-minute walk to the shop. I could wash the dirty dishes instead, but at the minute I'd rather chop my hands off. When day is over, night time comes, comfort and company appear in the guise of a bottle of wine. I should have got a therapist, but instead I got very pissed because it sounded pretty much the same to me. Tea replaced by alcohol, cigarettes replaced with spliffs, television replaced with music, even though it's all making me depressed. The cure is part of the problem, and I suspect the cure is the cause of the pain, going around in circles, as if inventing the wheel again, and again. And again, because I'm back in the same place. Previous efforts have gone to waste. Back in the same place. My chest is tight and I've got a cloudy head. Back in the same place. Cup and cigarette, the only motivation to get out of bed. Back in the same place. Lethargic, apathetic, detached. Back in the same place. Lonely, anxious, depressed. Back in the same place. Feeling more than sad. Back in the same place. L-A-D, lad. Thank you. Thank you very much. I just finished this one last week. I did practice and I was going to do it from memory, but I'd rather the flow came out rather than the stumbling. So it's called Osho's Inspiration. To be unnatural has become our natural way of life. When we are hungry, we don't eat because we are busy doing other things. When we do eat, we consume because the dinner bell rings. When we are thirsty, we crave flavouring instead of water and rehydration. And when we are tired, we look at screens instead of sleeping and exploring dreams. Active and busy when we need a rest. When things need to be done, we find relaxation best. We wake up tired when the alarm bell tells us, instead of when the body has been fully rested. To be unnatural has become our natural way of life. Our food is processed instead of fresh. We admire pictures of nature instead of experiencing in the flesh. There's blackberries unpicked around the corner from me. Apples lie rotten that have fallen from the tree. The owner walks past them with produce they did buy. Amongst the ready meals in a plastic bag lies an apple and blackberry pie. To be unnatural has become our natural way of life. We reach to Wanadon for a range of aches and pains. Black willow bark contains anodyne. Note the similarity of the names. We isolate active ingredients and disregard the rest. Then wonder why our medication has all these side effects. We treat the symptoms instead of the cause. In place of respect in nature, we follow man-made laws. We live in concrete jungles and occasionally visit the park, the nearest we get to nature, not forgetting all that isolation lock. Because the animals that belong in nature have been contained in labs and zoos, and thanks to industrialisation, we have emergency climate issues. To be unnatural has become our natural way of life. Now in a digital world abstracted from nature, if you don't like the smell, you can just plug in some air freshener. If you want to see friends, you make a video call. The human conquest of nature was the beginning of our fall. From the path of a heart to a path that's hollow, we embrace a technology that will enslave us tomorrow, a cashless society, and all that will follow. Nature provides, yeah, but it's never enough. So either we must evolve, or nature will consume all of us. Because to be unnatural has become our natural way of life. Thank you. I wrote this next one back in February as well. The depression was replaced with anger, because I turned the telly on. It's called local news. When I turn on the local news, I don't expect to hear about a parasite from down south who doesn't even live in Tyne-and-Wear. A cancer diagnosis, but I already know. I heard it on the national news when listening to the radio. How will William cope? I really don't fucking care. I was a single dad in poverty without a team of servants there. Though if I lived in London, then I guess it would be local news. But I don't. I live up north where they report on passerbys' views. So I promptly turned the telly over after shouting at the screen, "This isn't local news, and neither was the death of the Queen. What the fuck is happening in Tyne-and-Wear?" I guess I won't find out today because the death of the king isn't here. I know Harry's flying over. I really don't fucking care. When my stepdad was on his deathbed, I had to scrape together the bus fare. So fuck the royal family and fuck the local news. Fuck the fucking fuckers and fuck the passerbys' views. I think the swearing and that brought the tone right down for the next one, which was requested by Mandy. It's called Meat Market. Meat Market, Meat Market. Welcome to the Meat Market. Which cook will you choose today? We have guys, we have girls, we have trans, we have pan, we have non-binary, bi, straight and gay. At the Meat Market, Meat Market. Welcome to the Meat Market. Which cook will you choose today? We have bras and stockings, suspenders and thongs, speedos and jockstraps. Or how about a cook with stilettos on? There's meat wrapped in basques and femboys behind masks. There's maids and there's pups. How would you like your cook wrapped up? Choose when you log in today. To the Meat Market, Meat Market. Come join the Meat Market. There's plenty of choice on offer today. We've got young, we've got old, we've got shy, we've got bold, we've got doms, we've got subs, we've got skinny, we've got chubs, we've got tits, fannies and cocks and buttons to rock when you log into the Meat Market today. Meat Market, Meat Market, why don't you come on in? Find a fetish for your fantasy that will cater to your whim. We've got friends with benefits and one-night stands. Quick shags and blowjobs or just wanking with hands. So come in and be objectified in this place where you're sexualised. Scroll through the bios, most of them peddling lies. Be scantily dressed and use filters to look your best when you log into the Meat Market today. Meat Market, log out today. You won't find what you really want here, but you keep looking anyway. Believe in yourself and remember that you're more than a piece of meat or someone's fetish to wrap. Try loving yourself and find another way. Trade your fantasies for dreams and leave the Meat Market today. Thank you. This last one I've done at Lindisfarne, and I got the end, I was like, every time I perform it, I get thirsty halfway through, so I'm taking a drink this time. Right, this last one, it's called Borders, Boundaries and Identities. I don't like borders, I don't like boundaries, and I don't like categories. Things that wall you in, tell you that you're this sort of thing. Forced to fit in within the borders, the boundaries and even the categories that stop you from being free, stop me from being me, bound by one identity which only describes a part of thee, conveniently and conventionally. But what does this mean? That needs to be free. I look within, I find many identities introspectively, none of them are me. Each has a boundary defining what I can and cannot be within that one single given identity. Because I'm Northern and I'm British, I'm Northern and I'm British. I'm from the UK. I'm European, a human being, a middle-aged man. I'm also a teen. I'm a poet, a herbalist and a philosopher, a father, a son and a window cleaner. I'm a woman, I'm a man. I'm an anarchist, I'm a punk. I'm a hippie, I'm a stoner. I'm working class and I'm a drunk. And in 1994, if I said that I was gay, instead of Gary the Hat, they would have called me Gary the Gay that day. But when it comes down to it, I'm just being me. No point in trying to bind me within any Y identity, because these borders of convention, we forget they don't exist. Those borders of convenience that only help navigate and assist, because you can't traverse a map and you can't eat the menu. Well, you can if you want, but you know what I mean. The menu is not the meal, and the map is not the territory, and it's pretty much the same when it comes down to identity. Polystyrene said it was the crisis, can't you see? And I have to add to that, it's multifaceted and fluid to me, because I'm not straight and I'm not gay, I'm not bi or even pan, I'm not a punk, I'm not a hippie, I'm not even a woman or a man. I'm all of these things, but not a single one of them is me. And as I am performing this right now, it's the poet who takes priority. I got to this place here, crossing borders from A to B, boundaries on a map, in reality we cannot see. So there'll always be more to you, and there's always more to me than that used to define us within a border boundary or one single identity. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll just keep it together.